Hello?
Hey, hey,
We finally made it.
we made it. Look who else made it.
Yeah, I got
And,
here as
and not
quickly as
muted. What the hell?
yeah. I don't know, but I got here as quickly as I could.
Yeah, we are just a little bit late tonight.
Yeah,
Okay, working on doing my final shares.
yeah. As soon as I saw that message, I mean, you saw, I was like, oh shit, I got to get on.
How do you forget? Like,
Well,
we've been
because
doing
I
this.
wasn't sure. I didn't know if we were necessarily doing a show tonight, but also more importantly too, I was talking with my mom for a couple minutes because she had just recently gotten home, just telling her, updating her, but also well, this is not real good news, but unfortunately, we might have some severe weather hitting us later tonight. And currently, we're right now under both a flood and tornado watch. Right now, the tornado watch that's in effect until 11 o'clock tonight, and then the flood watch that's going to go on for a few days until Sunday morning. So yeah, until Easter morning, in other words. So
Uh,
I've also been keeping an eye on the forecast too.
Well, just when you hear it outside, you know it's there.
Exactly. I mean, right now we were. It just seems like today we just couldn't get enough because earlier today too we were also under a wind advisory. So it's like we're getting like almost everything.
That's every day here.
Yeah, but this was like over 45 miles an hour over here.
That's
That's
65.
well, usually it is, but either way, they consider it a wind advisory that expired after 7 o'clock. But the one I'm worried about more than anything else is this tornado watch because, like I said, it's in effect now until 11 o'clock.
the winds have been awful this whole past 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, it really is. Hey, Brad, long time no
Hey,
see.
Brad.
Brad, well, good thing you came in because this is actually our last show for a while.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, there were numerous times over the last tweet that I thought I was going to get blown off the road.
Yeah, I actually found some of my, because you guys know I always like to decorate. I've actually found some of my decorations literally like in the last 2 weeks. Like I found some of my stuff like two, three, or even four houses down to retrieve. It's like, jeez, was not expecting the wind to be that strong. Hey, Joanne.
Well, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the neighbor's fence was, I don't know, somewhere down the street. I don't know.
Uh, Brad, the roaches have been exterminated.
Now, Nick, you know that's true because the roaches are going to continue living on long after the humans are extinct.
Uh
It may
huh.
be that may be true, but at least the houses will be gone by then.
No, the houses will be here. They'll just be overgrown with vegetation.
About the one on the wall, but that's not a cockroach. That's an egg. It's an Easter egg.
They're that big these days?
Oh God! If they were that big, that would be enough for me.
Now,
I,
Nick,
I would.
there
I
is
do
something
not. I
I
do
want,
not want to coexist with something like that big.
Nick, there is something I want to show you.
Yes.
This was something that I saw in Nevada on my way to Reno.
Okay.
Um, you don't see this very often, but I saw a dust funnel.
Oh, I think I might know it.
Joe, yeah, you do too, huh?
Oh, it does. It's a dust devil. Yeah, that's what they're called, dust devils.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I saw this. It was in the middle of Highway 50, and this thing was very very slow moving. Um, I watched it and watched it and watched it, and maybe the entire time that I was driving by it, and this would have been over the course of maybe 5 minutes, this thing might have taken half a turn.
Oh wow. Well,
Yeah,
it's
this
it's not unusual. Some dust devils move pretty slow.
They're
this
fun when
was
you're in the middle of them.
Yeah, they are. They're most of the time they're harmless, but although there are some larger dust devils that can have higher winds that can like lift certain like pieces of debris, but it's not going to destroy a house or anything like that.
well, this one here was very large. There were actually three of them.
Oh, three,
Um,
so a whole family of them.
because this desert area was very large. So this one here was right in the middle, and there were two others on the ends, but they were very, very small. This thing was like 10 times the size of the other two.
So in that case, those two smaller ones, and they usually do this with tornadoes, but dust devils can be included too. What you saw was the larger one was the main vortice, and the other two they're what's known as satellite vortices. They're known as satellite vortices. Then, where a lot of times they often rotate around the main funnel, but that not all the time. They usually accompany their what's the word I'm thinking of? It's basically like two smaller ones accompanying their companion dust devil. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You saw one main one and then two satellites.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was glad I was happy to be able to get this picture here because I knew you would like to see this. I meant to show this last week and I forgot about it.
Oh, you're good. That's
Um,
that's really that's really an amazing shot. Well, and Jeremy, I don't know if you remember when we were coming back from Adrian's house 3 years ago. We saw a dust devil too out in Colorado as well because it was like in a dusty area. Do you remember that? There was one we saw too.
no, I don't. There was a lot going on that.
There was well before everything went really funny. This was when we were still in Colorado, and there was I still remember we saw there was a dust devil out in the distance, and I pointed that out to you guys. So that's all. But for an area like that to see one, that's not surprising to me because they're relatively common in the deserts.
Yeah, in New Mexico, you saw them in the summer a lot.
Yeah,
And those, it picks up sand, and that hurts.
yeah, it does. But there are people that do some that act. You can go on. I mean, literally, you can look this up on YouTube and find people like walking into dust devils.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
probably, as I would put it, the closest we could ever get like a true a true tornado. Because obviously, with an actual one, they're too dangerous to approach. We can only view those from a distance. But dust devils having lighter winds. They're definitely more approachable, but you always still want to be careful either way because, like I said, sometimes the winds are a bit higher. Some of these still can pick up things, and yeah, the sand can sometimes hurt too, especially if it gets in your eye. So I would certainly say bring safety glasses or goggles if you plan on going inside one.
Now, Joe is saying that they have tornado warnings where he's at. I had heard on the day that I came home that there was actually a tornado sighting here in Fort Wayne, but I
That
don't know if it actually touched down or not.
well, and to add to that too, I was going to ask you about this too, Jeremy, but it almost seemed as if Scotty, was doing some storm chasing, and he was filming a live video. Like I don't know if it. I've never been to his house, so I don't know if he's close, like in the open country. But he
Scott
was
Smith or Scott Will
video. And what's that?
Scott Smith or Scott Wilson?
Scott Wilson.
Okay, he does live. He lives way out in the country.
Okay, so then in that case, he's probably filming it from his house then. But he claimed, although I missed out on it when he was filming it live, I guess he said that there was a rotating wall cloud that was right outside the city limits of Fort Wayne, but he had
It
not
might
confirmed
have
that he ever saw a funnel cloud.
That might have been the one I heard about.
It might have been. And Joe, yeah, I mean, getting tornado warnings tonight. I was just saying, we're also under a tornado watch over here, so it's extended down to northern Illinois as well. So
Jo- or
ours goes till 11 o'clock.
John is in Oklahoma right now.
Oh, he is.
He drove there because I guess they have stuff going on too. I haven't talked to my kids to find out.
Uh, Oklahoma. That's no surprise. I mean,
Uh-oh.
tornado season's already started for him.
Okay, here's what I'm showing on my radar.
Okay.
So it looks like we are both getting ready to get hit, but by different storm system.
Yeah. Let me hold on one second. I'm gonna look at the.
But yours actually looks like it could be worse than mine because I'm seeing more red in your storm. I'm not seeing any red in mine. But the
Yeah.
what I'm getting is just severe thunderstorm watch. Now, Tuesday, I get into Chicago and
Oh.
it was a monsoon.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
It,
shit. Sorry, Jeremy. You just
it,
meant.
it, it was so much that it actually washed all the bug guts off of my car.
Hey,
I
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I did not have to take my car to a car wash when I got home like I always do, because there was a major storm in Davenport, and there was a major storm in Chicago, and it was just holy cow! And there were a lot of flooded areas south of Chicago.
Yeah,
There
there
were many
was.
places where we had to slow way down.
Yeah, that's not surprising because it's probably coming from the display one of our biggest rivers here that flows not just in downtown Chicago, but even through our area is what's known as the Des Plaines River. And that's the reason why we're under a flood watch right now is it could rise up to 15 feet possibly. So um,
Let's see.
the flooding
Braxton.
could be the
I'm
result.
off of 80 onto 30 in Joliet.
Okay,
So
I'm
I
not
don't
sure if the Des Plaines
know.
River runs that far. I'll have to go back. Yes, Kate, I was just mentioning about the tornado watch. Yep, and there's also a flood watch too.
And I want to go back to what Brad was saying. He was asking about the scoop on the surgery. So
Yes.
my surgery is Wednesday, next Wednesday. Um, it's basically going to be a balloon implantation. So the doctor is going to put a balloon underneath my head, and in a couple weeks after that, he's going to expand my forehead, and then 2 months after that will be the major surgery where he's going to be doing all kinds of cutting up and moving things around, and that's where it's going to get real ugly.
Ugh.
Which is why tonight's our last show.
Yes. Hey, Braxton. Hey, Nikki.
Hello. Uh, I asked these two about them continuing on the show if they were able to get Eileen to get back, but Eileen had actually posted recently a
Yeah.
picture. She had um, oh, wait. Sometimes my keyboard doesn't get certain letters.
I haven't seen anything from Eileen. From
She went to the hospital.
oh, she is she okay?
Don't know. That's the last I saw.
It says hospital sucks. Just got home and still no answers. Hopefully, when I go back in the morning today, she'll find out more. So,
Joanna's asking, is the insurance company still giving you trouble?
uh, I don't know. There's other things in the works right now. The insurance company could certainly give me a lot of trouble if they don't want to play ball, but you know what? That's just the nature of the game.
Hmm.
But I will say that this surgery that I've got is approved.
Okay.
Then we just kind of go from there. So these two talked it over and decided that while I'm gone, they want to take a little bit of a break as well. And when I'm recovered enough, we all come back. But that could be in the fall. That could be
Yeah,
6 months from now.
probably not. Yeah, probably not till like September or October.
Yeah. Just all depends on how my healing process after that final surgery goes.
Hmm.
While my face is all mutilated, I ain't going nowhere. I am not appearing on anything
Right.
because I want no internet records of how I look.
Exactly. Well, it's just nice to see right now because I'm looking at the comments. It's pretty cool to see that a lot of people are watching right now. I guess since they know that this is the last show, so it's nice that everyone's here.
Well, I put in the show title last show for a while.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what's really great about everyone showing up.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything else to title this show.
you know. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say that there was something current event that I do want to talk about, and that was the rocket launch from yesterday.
Yes.
I didn't
Yes.
even know about it until I got on Facebook. No clue.
I didn't either.
I actually didn't hear about it until I was watching TV and all of a sudden the president came on
Yeah. My
and
dad.
started speaking. And I'm like, scrolling through Facebook. Oh,
Yeah. My dad was watching it, although I was really exhausted from work, so unfortunately I was out, so I didn't get to watch. I heard about it later on, and I heard who was speaking there, but that was pretty much it.
no. It was short.
They
Yeah.
actually had it live on the NASA page on Facebook and YouTube,
Oh, damn
and,
it!
and I tried watching it, but here's the thing: it was scheduled to lift up at 6:24. According to this, it didn't go off until 6:35, but by then I had already lost interest because something was keeping them from launching. So okay, I'm moving on. And I came back a few minutes later; they were already up in the air. I would have loved to have seen the actual liftoff.
Yeah.
And no, Brad, I am not shaving my head. No need to. Actually, the doctor is telling me that my hair will be able to cover the incision and the balloon and everything, but I'm still kind of leery of it.
Yeah, I didn't really hear too many details the about the entire rocket launch. So that
I
yeah, I'm
scrolled
kind
through
of like with you
Facebook.
guys. What's that?
I'm scrolling through Facebook this morning and conspiracy theories everywhere. Somebody captured a picture of the rocket and there was something, wherever they were facing, there was something black above it.
I saw
Now,
that.
what that was, I don't know. You can't make it out. But the
Oh,
conspiracy
it could
theories
be a
fly.
speck on the lens.
Uh,
I don't know.
Brad, I am not. I don't know where I am not shaving my head to show support anyway.
You didn't do it in the first place, so
Hey,
I know where Nick stands with me.
hey, and keep in mind, and Brad doesn't know this. Brad, I'm also seeing someone right now, so I don't think she probably would appreciate if I was to shave my head.
Brad
Uh,
sees your Facebook.
you don't know that there are a lot of women out there that love men with bald heads.
Yeah, it's true.
You don't know.
He's going to go shave now.
I guess so. What the hell?
Maybe the storm. Is it hitting him first?
Uh,
I don't know what happened. It just,
we're looking right now.
The storm above you?
no, they haven't said any. I mean, they did say. I just got a notification saying that moderate rain will begin in about a half hour, but we don't have any storms.
Huh.
It's very close to you.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? There is a tornado warning right now in Waukegan, which is also close to where North Chicago is. The girl that I'm seeing, I told her she lives on the base over there, so I actually just texted her. I think, you know what? Should probably check on her to make sure she's okay. She hasn't gotten back yet, but I'm hoping that she's safe.
All right, so on Artemis 2, providing I pronounced that correctly, has a crew of 4 people. I didn't know that until earlier today that this was actually a crewed mission.
Braxton.
Yeah, I did hear the president say that. that
Yeah.
he made mention of the four brave people that went.
So yeah, they are Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Koch, and Jeremy Hansen.
Oh, Jen, they have an ice storm going there?
In New Mexico.
No, in Wisconsin, I'm
Oh,
sure. Jen's got her chickens out there already,
that's
and
right. Yeah, I didn't
no,
remember
they've
hearing
been in
any.
shorts and tanned for months.
I didn't remember hearing any ice storms that were occurring in Wisconsin, and clearly I don't know. I don't know if Joe knows either.
It'll probably knock power out here.
And he's a guest and a pod. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's got a show he's got to do later tonight. He's going to be on Southern Fried Paranormal with Len Dorman from Arkansas later
Okay.
tonight.
When is that?
That was supposed to be, well, 9:30 at least Central Time. Hey, Keith.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
after
Ice storm. Okay, maybe. Okay, so
Come on,
I guess she means
come on, baby. Come on,
hailstones. It's a hailstorm then.
come on, baby. Hey,
let's
come
see
on,
here.
come on. You're not getting food. Come on.
Okay, okay, yeah, the very top part of Wisconsin, and it looks like the Upper Peninsula of Michigan is getting hit with snow and ice.
It was
That
70
that's
here
how
today.
it is.
Yeah, it was really nice today, even though it had been raining most of today. But it's been like in the late 60s today.
It took us a while to get to the six.
It rains and he gets no signal.
Maybe Nick should just call it a night. So, well, okay. So while we have been so rudely interrupted by Nick's internet, I would like to let everybody know that tomorrow night on the 13th Dimension is uh, most likely going to be the season finale of the show. I am going to have my dad on. We have a special presentation for him that he does not know about. And it is also his birthday tomorrow. He will be 85 years old. So hard to believe.
Yep.
And he initially didn't want to come on to the show. And I was like, man, we got some people here that kind of want to do something for you here. And at most, it'll only be an hour. If we need to, we can do a half hour. But trust me, you're gonna like this show. Uh, and once he sees what's going on tomorrow, I have a feeling he is going to be very ecstatic about it. So,
Yeah.
at,
Brad, I wondered the same thing. I caught that.
let's see. So if we had been to the moon, who knows? Who knows? So, so yeah, definitely join us at 7 p.m. Eastern, 5 Mountain, and look who decides to come back. Oh, he's on his phone this time.
He's going to play peekaboo.
I bet you he didn't charge his laptop. So yes, Dad is going to be on my guest on 13th Dimension. Going to have
And you're going to have a special guest on too, as well, right?
yes.
Okay.
Zach is bringing him on.
Okay.
In fact, he's already sent him the link.
Okay.
So he'll be on. Zach will be on. I'm guessing you'll be on as well, Adrian.
What in the hell? Oh my God. You can tell I obviously do not look at myself.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what. I think it's the weather. I thought I heard something about my charge of my laptop. No, it has nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
The
that would be.
just kept going out, so I had to use my phone. I even now I've just tried refreshing it, and I also rebooted and reopened it, and it's not. I can't get access back into EVMux, so I'm gonna have to use my phone for this matter.
Pop goes the net.
Hey,
Yeah.
No, Joe, that'll be pop goes the nickel.
Jeremy, do me a favor. I just noticed it. Fix this fucking name.
I can't
What?
change your name.
I can't either because all it wants to do is remove me.
I'm gonna have to. Sit.
Oh, Zach.
I obviously don't look at it.
I'm gonna have to sit like this now instead. So if I want to read comments or something, because it's gonna be too far away from me if I sit back on the couch. Oh, oh God, guys, we're under a warning.
Okay, you've been under warning.
What's that?
You've been under a warning.
Oh no, now we are. The noise just started going off.
Ah, I got it. Never mind. Got it.
Well, if you need,
Um,
if you need to go, go.
yeah, guys, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll let everyone know how's going. Yep, this is definitely the storm cutting the internet off. So I gotta go. I gotta take care of this. I'll be back soon.
You're gonna fix the storm?
No. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do. But at least right now I'm in the basement. So
That's what you're gonna do.
Why? What happened?
First,
Yeah, I obviously don't look at myself or my name. We're what,
I'll be back, guys. I'll be back.
40 minutes into it before I noticed, and nobody said anything.
Zach asked me not to say anything. He wanted to see how long it would take you to notice.
Well, apparently he found out.
Yeah.
When
So
I'm talking to other people. I'm not looking at myself talking. I could do that in a mirror if I want to do that.
right.
Jesus.
But yeah, I sent Zach a message. You're in trouble now.
Yeah, I popped up on the other computer because he's logged in right here,
Yeah.
which could be a problem for him. He wants to fuck with me.
So yeah, I'm gonna have Brad on the show. We have another special guest. Zach's going to be on. I'm guessing you're going to be on, Adrian.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to ask Nick if he was going to be on, but obviously I can't right now. Um, and I don't know if we're going to have anyone else on or not. I haven't spoken to anyone else about it. I don't want to get it too crowded.
Right. Then that's going to be a little much rigmarole going on.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I'm just going to be sitting here beside Zach. So
Yeah. So, is Zach there?
hey, babe.
Well, just tell Zach
louder.
to just tell Zach to not to tell the other guy not to say why we are there, because I don't want Dad knowing until after I present the award to him.
I don't know where he's at because apparently I'm screaming and he can't hear me. He must not be down here.
Probably cooking.
He's done cooking.
Oh,
He did a really good job. Chicken and rice and biscuits tonight.
oh, that sounds good. That's like a country meal.
It was chicken and rice with a little bit of spice. I don't know what, almost like jambalaya without the sauce.
Okay.
And it had chicken and wild rice and then biscuits. It was really good.
It sounds good. So yeah, Artemis is going around the moon. I don't know how long it's supposed to take them to get there.
I just hope they're all okay.
Yeah, because this is the first manned mission to the moon in.
They're not landing on the moon, are they?
No, they're just going around it. Um, They're just kind of going around it one time, as far as I understand, and then they are going to let gravity bring them back
Hey,
into our atmosphere.
um, he said to please let Mark know not to say why they're there until he does. I wonder what the mission was for. I haven't looked into it at all, but I wonder what they were supposed to do.
This is probably to see how things are getting to the moon, so that they can start having
Public
land.
shuttles to the moon?
Yeah. Um,
Sounds like a great idea.
but this may also be a start point for getting to Mars, because I know that they want to get to Mars.
I don't want to fly right now. I'll be damned if I'm going to go to the moon. And I don't have, $10 million or whatever the case might be. I don't think I'll see that in my lifetime, so I'll just watch.
Yeah. Well, the thing that gets me is I don't know if I would want to be in zero gravity.
Well, my joints wouldn't hurt. They also wouldn't hurt if I lost weight, but, you know. Oh, the mission is to gauge and set up base. Yep, astral travel's the only way I'm going.
Yeah. That would be, or use the jaunt.
Use what?
Use the jaunt. The,
Oh,
The Stephen King short story.
yeah.
Yeah, where you can teleport from the Earth to the moon.
I still think that was more astral travel than teleport.
But no, I'm actually excited that we're getting back to the moon because
Yeah.
it's long overdue. Um, I
And better technology.
Yes, yeah, because the way that they say it, there's more technology in our phones now than the entire rockets back then.
Yeah, I bet. I bet.
So just think about that for a minute.
We had some smart people. Y'all ain't gonna fight right here. Go. Go. All of you.
I was wondering what that was I was hearing.
Click, clack of
Yeah,
paws, but
yeah.
now there's growling going on.
Well, at least they're not fighting. I know two of them got into a fight last time.
Yep, here's the instigator right here.
Which one?
Ghost.
Oh,
He lays up under this desk, and anybody that comes to want pets, he growls at him or snaps at him. Well, we got last weekend, the trainer came and got Max to sit, lay, and stay.
really?
We're now working on barriers with that gate.
Yeah. Too bad it didn't have that 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I will never trust him. No matter how much we work with him, I'll never trust him.
Yeah, but holy cow, I felt so bad.
Not the first time.
Oh, I know. Uh, for me, Brad, no. I do
Oh,
not.
yeah. Jan said her dad helped with all that.
That's something to be proud of.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, no investigations for me this year.
I don't have anything planned so far.
Yeah.
I
We
don't plan anything. It just appears.
we thought maybe we might try to do something when we got together a couple weeks ago, but we just didn't.
Kelly's having withdrawals. Yeah. I get that, but the way gas prices are right now, you can kiss my ass. I'm not going down the block. I will walk my happy ass down that block.
So gas prices. There were a lot of misleading gas prices out there on the gas stations.
The cash only or the card? You have to have their card.
No,
Oh,
this one that I stopped at, it was advertising 3.39 a gallon.
hmm.
Excellent. I pull into the station, put my car down, and get everything all ready. Find out that the 339 is super unleaded with ethanol.
Oh, that 93 or whatever it is.
No, no, this is the 89. The 93 is premium,
Okay.
but
Well,
super
there's one that's
unleaded.
like only for lawnmowers type shit.
My lawnmower takes regular unleaded.
Yeah, but there's one that a lawnmower can take. It's like there's like regular, premium, and plus, and then there's another one
Okay,
that is.
so they have unleaded, super unleaded, premium, and diesel.
Yeah.
So the way that these gas stations were doing it was that they were advertising 339 for super unleaded
Jeez.
and 389 for regular unleaded, which is the 87 that my car takes.
Hmm.
So they led me in thinking I was going to get 339. Yeah. Oh, I was pissed off.
Yeah. Yeah.
There were a lot of gas stations that were doing that.
It's projected, and Braxton said 7 or 8 in California, which when I lived in California, it was during that last high hike, and I think I saw 5 something, but that was the most I saw. But it's getting to 4 something here this week.
It was 499 in Reno.
And we hadn't hit that, nothing near that yet, but it's coming. I already know it's coming. Zach went and filled up the truck day before yesterday. He said it's hiking up, and we're doing it now. That motor scooter does not sound like a bad idea. A bicycle does not sound like a bad idea right now.
Well, the good thing for you is you both work from home.
Right, that is a huge money saver, no
Yeah.
matter what the price is.
The only thing you would really have to worry about is when you go shopping.
Yeah,
And luckily Walmart is not that far from you.
no, no, but we make 2 trips a day is the problem.
Uh,
Yeah, no. My job is an hour to a little over an hour, depending on traffic away.
no, that wouldn't work for me.
Mm-mm. No, there's been times that they say people that work from home, anytime you want to come in the office, they can set you up a desk. But why would you want to set up a whole new computer when you've already got your apps where you want them, where you need them? Because we need 7 of them to be able to work.
Yeah.
No way. No.
Well, I'm glad I get to work from right here with all
Yeah.
of my stuff. But ever since I've been home, I have been crazy busy, been on the road. Yesterday I had an appointment at the bank. Then I got my oil changed. Today I had to go. I had a meeting with a music therapist. That was a bit of a drive. Tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment where I'm doing the pre-screening and all that. Saturday I have a funeral to go to. I found out the day that I left Jennifer's um, that one of my cousins passed away over the weekend. So we have the get this. This is weird. Uh, no, Nick was here. He's got some weather issues. Um, the funeral service is on Saturday. The burial service is on Monday.
That is different.
Yeah, I've never seen that before with anybody.
Unless maybe certain family couldn't be there until that day, or maybe they couldn't get somebody to dig until that day.
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be asking about that. So we got that on Saturday. That's a 2 hour drive one way. Um, Sunday, I got to go and do a major shopping, fill up my chest freezer so that I don't have to worry about getting food for the next few months. And then Monday, I got to get on the road again. So Tuesday is about going to be the only day that I don't have to be on the road somewhere from the time I got home from vacation to the day that I have my surgery.
Yeah. Yeah, Braxton, I have seen that happen. When I lived in New Mexico, I worked at a gas station. That was my second job. I did it because I was bored. Um, I loved it though. But that was against the law. Like, if we saw somebody filling up jugs that were not actual gas cans and, state regulated, government regulated, we couldn't let them fill it up. We'd have to shut it off. But, in this day and time right now, I'm not sure that I'd do that. I'm sure I would turn my head and pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah, I've got like 4 gas jugs in the garage that I use for my lawnmower.
Yeah, well, some of the people, I mean, obviously, it is a health hazard. I get that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's going to leak through a milk jug, which was what they were trying to use. But, on top of that, they were using it to huff it, is what was going on.
Yeah.
Plastic bags, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get Walmart Plus for free delivery.
You know what? Mom and Dad have found that. And God help us. It's on the porch for, uh, 2, 3 hours before I realize it's there. And I'm like, holy shit, But what I'm seeing on Facebook a lot is how those orders are getting messed up, or they get 2 or 3 of what they ordered and none of something. And I hate, and Zach is really bad about it. Like, those shoppers will get in your way, they will push you over, they will not move, and it's getting to the point you don't want to go to Walmart. But I plan my meals going to Walmart because I want to see what do I want, what looks good. I don't know. So
I don't trust other people doing my shopping for me. So I just go myself and do it. Besides, by using those apps, not only are you spending the money for the product, but you're spending more money for people to do it for you.
yeah, and we're getting pretty lazy at this point. It's now, Mom and Dad. I'm very thankful they do that because I shouldn't be driving. But
Half the time they shouldn't be walking.
that's very true. But for me, it's good exercise to get out. It's good to be around other people and realize that you know half of civilization are assholes and the other half are not.
Can be good people.
Yeah, yeah. But it's we need human contact. So, you know, they're taking away everything. Like we talked about the kiosks. Uh, There's nobody to take your order. You're doing it at the kiosk, and nobody's in the restaurants. And no,
Now,
no.
with that, I'm going to say this: the one that the Steak and Shake has, the one that I've been going to lately. I order my food, and it is not 3 minutes later. That food is already cooked.
That tells me it's already been cooked.
No, these people are there. They are waiting for these orders to come in because there's not the inside is not as full as it used to be. it's a steady stream of people coming in and eating, but it's not like every table is full like it used to be. And I think it's because um, there would be times that I wouldn't even get a waitress coming to get my order,
Yeah.
and now I have my food and I have already eaten it before a waitress would even come in the past.
Yeah, but still, that's no. Mm-mm. Yeah, Braxton, that's funny. I watch a lady on TikTok, a few that are insurance adjusters, and they work from home, and they'll video some of their calls. And being an insurance adjuster, you know damn well you got some assholes. They want their money. They want it now. They're entitled. They're no, I couldn't do it. But one of their cases was a self-driving car ran into another vehicle. So the lady who owned it said it was a manufacturer default, so she did not owe for this. It was not her fault. It was the manufacturer's. She tried to explain to her, look, you take that up with the manufacturer, you take it up with the company, whatever, but as for insurance purposes, you're at fault. She argued for 5 minutes. I cannot be at fault because I wasn't driving. Maybe you should have been. Regardless if you were, you are responsible for that vehicle. It's like,
I I can't even imagine the kind of mindset of getting into a driverless car.
I can't either accept. Now, if my car were to parallel park for me, yeah, go for it, because I can't. It's less likely if it shut down and malfunction to hit another vehicle than I am. I don't do
Parallel parking is a lost art.
that I never had. Nope, I will park a mile away and walk before I'm going to try to parallel park that. Mm-mm.
That's about how I am too.
Nope, not doing it.
What would be nice if they had a way of being able to turn the cars completely sideways
To
and
just go
then
in. Yeah.
yes,
Yep.
that would be the way to do it if we could do it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Braxton, that's right. If I was that lady, I would take my liability because, you know, common sense tells you you're liable. When there was not another vehicle involved besides you rammed someone else. And then I would take it up with the manufacturer if they claimed it was supposed to do something and it didn't. It was still under warranty, whatever the case might be. But no, you are behind that hunk of metal. You're responsible for it. That's like if you killed somebody. The car did it. I didn't. That's like I shot somebody. The gun did it. I didn't.
Guns don't kill people. Husbands who come home early do.
That's it.
That's a Larry the Cable Guy joke.
No, he's quite right.
Yes, he is. Do you remember a couple weeks ago I was talking about the driverless car that ran into the concrete barrier on a bridge?
Yeah.
I I couldn't even imagine that. Just sitting in the back seat, knowing there's no one else in the car besides you, and now you are thinking, "Holy shit! I'm about to go off this bridge."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. Mm-mm.
The- I either have to be in control of the car or someone else there has to be somebody there.
I have trouble giving control to Zach without my mouth running. That's yeah. No. There's
Oh,
no way I could give it up
I
to
could
him.
go so many different places with that one.
I I don't care how good of a driver he is. I'm a professional driver. Yeah. And I'm still like, you're too close. Get back. Hey, if they slammed on their brakes, could you? Are you going to hit them? Stop it. Get back. And there's honestly no need for it, but I cannot help it.
Well, I don't remember you doing that when we went to Golden Corral.
No, no, I kept my mouth shut. It wasn't a road trip. I kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, so I rode with you guys. Jennifer took me all over the place over the weekend. Um, Had a lot of fun with her.
Yeah, I, yeah, nope.
All right, Nick is saying that the winds are really picking up where he's at, so I am going to take a guess that he's not really going to get an actual tornado there.
No.
Uh, let's see, I'm zooming in. Power flat. Okay, so he's got some lightning.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Jan said she lost all of us.
She did?
Yeah, I don't think she's got weather.
Well, I see that she commented 4 minutes ago about the parallel parking
Did she? I didn't see it.
right here.
Okay, okay, so maybe she's. Okay, maybe she's fine.
Does anybody else see us?
7:30. Okay, maybe.
I know Braxton's been commenting, but he's.
Yeah, no, it's okay. That was 20 minutes ago. I just saw it.
Oh, okay.
I still have my phone on silent from work, so I didn't see it.
Okay, so at least everybody sees us. That's good. Here
So
I was.
don't you curse me. I don't need to go to ICU.
Yeah, I don't want to go back there either. Yeah, I was starting to think we were going to have to end the show early.
Nope, not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to make a confession since I am very adamant about it on here. And I hate AI. And you all know I'm an open book.
Last week.
Yeah, I'm an open book. I don't give two shits what somebody knows.
I
But
know.
um, so at work we have to use ICU. um,
Okay, I like that. IC University.
yep. So we have to use a form of AI. It is not like what is that really common one? Chat AI, whatever it is. Anyway, it's not that.
Chat
It's
GPT or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. It's not that. It's a something that comes with Microsoft. It's an Office type thing. So, of course, it only spits out what you put in and what it can find on the internet. But it with our work, it's very picky about what it finds on the internet because it's limited. But so I was bored between calls and put in. I asked it something, and something about ideas for shows, and it actually come back with like 7 different things, which was really cool. No, not Gemini. It's part of Microsoft Office. It's like 360. I don't
I,
even. I
I know that X has Grok.
Yeah, this is just a Microsoft thing, and it's only for like businesses, and you can limit Copilot. Yes, thank you, Sue. Thank you. You're a lifesaver.
Okay.
It is Copilot. Um, and we it come up with a bunch of things, but only like 2 or 3 I pulled. And I think we're going to try to do some shows on these. And it like outlines it even. It'll give you a script if you want it. If you think I'm going to read a script, you've lost your damn mind. But
It came out pretty well written.
it did. And it gave some really good ideas. And I think we're going to try that and see how it goes. See if I can stay on track and see if we can keep Nick on track. Um, but there is some really neat concepts that I would love to dig in. It is gonna,
One of those shot games. Every time they go off track, go to another topic, take a shot.
except we're not gonna do a shot because if we do that, I'm gonna be so far off topic that we're not gonna know what's going on. But these are going to require research because we plan on evidence based type stuff. So, it's and I want to pull evidence from not one particular thing like, you can Google something and it's going to come up something, but actual research because these topics they're pretty cool if we can find enough research on them. I think it'd be really neat. Check data, yeah, definitely. And even at work, they warn us, even though they limit what can be put in or what it can draw from, still check it.
Yeah, because yes, AI does get some things right, but they get so much wrong.
Oh, yeah. They can only pull from what people, like, they scour the internet and they scour, like, one of our Greeley page today. I can't help myself at times. I have to have an argument with somebody who's just so stupid. And just for people to talk to him, he put on there something about Greeley Nazis or some shit. And I looked at his profile before I commented, and I said, a lot of people were saying, that's a nice way to say good morning. What's wrong with you? And others put in, and I actually took this, and I'm going to start using it on Facebook because I love it. It says, hello, madam. Your abortion's still alive, and it's posting stupid shit on Facebook. And it's Ronald McDonald saying that. The other one is, when somebody posts something stupid, both a condom or an education could have prevented this post.
You know, I really hate it when people say stupid shit like that.
Like what?
A condom could have prevented this post.
Well, it's so true.
Well, it is, but it's, to me, that's a horrible thing to say to somebody.
Well, and if that person is saying such horrible shit out there, they deserve it.
It would really depend on what they are saying, but damn.
Oh,
Yeah,
he deserved it. He deserved it. And I posted on there, I said, look, you own a business. This is not a way to promote or get business or keep your business. He owns a local business. Like, he works from home type shit. Like, he's making knives. And a lady brought up a good point. He might actually get more business from those kind of people because of what he said. I said, well, or when I said something to him, he said, so you like having people tell you what to do? Well, I don't. I said, try fucking telling me what to do. Have you lost your mind? I said, no, but I choose to be kind. And, you need to be the kindness that you want to see. And if you want to see a bunch of Nazis around here, that's on you.
Now, speaking of local businesses, when Zach and I were going to Walmart that one day, he went by a place called Mimi's something.
Mimi's Gems?
Yes. and I thought that was your Mimi, and he said that it was someone different that owns the stores, not the one that we know.
Uh-huh.
So what are the odds? Because she's the only Mimi I know.
Oh, there's many around here. Now, here's the thing. Mimi that we know is Meme. This is Mimi.
I could have sworn that the spelling on the building was Meme.
No, it's Mi.
Huh. Should have been a throat baby. I have not. I've actually not seen that one.
That's horrible. We'll get a load of this one. Another way of saying someone should. Or should he use the other hole? One of the two. Ask them, explain why they said why what they said is funny, and make him drag it out. It's like, well, he didn't think it was funny. He was trying to be serious, and there was nothing about what he said serious. It just like any town we have, it's split. Obviously, it's split between people who want to act like jackasses for attention, and others that are trying to get their opinion out in a very wrong way. But in all reality, if they would just take a moment, just, you don't like a post, scroll on, you know, you don't have to insult people. But if somebody's insulting, yeah, my ass going to get involved.
Um, when I got home on Tuesday and I started unpacking everything, I realized that I got about 10 new books, and that wasn't all from the Restore, because Jennifer gave me a couple too. Then I also came home with over 20 free CDs. So
Where'd CDs come from?
the home that Jennifer was moving into.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So the previous owner had a pile of stuff that was going to um, thrift stores, donated, and Jennifer pointed this out, and she's like, "Hey, if there's anything in there that you think you might want, take a look at it. Take it." And, all right, I'll take a look. There's a whole shitload of CDs, and I'm a big music person, so I ended up getting a lot of CDs.
You see all the CDs under the damn TV and behind it, they'll never be played, ever. You can download anything you need. You don't need to store junk.
I've got all of these right here, plus these, and I got even more. I don't know, like right there, that little shelf. So these are all CDs.
So, are there any of those that you cannot download onto your phone?
I don't listen to music on my phone.
On your computer? Hell, on an iPod, they still exist.
Yeah, I everything that I get, I put on the computer, but I still listen to well until I started listening to my audiobooks. But I still listen to these in the car.
You have a CD.
Every time I go on a major trip, I take the Billy Joel Greatest Hits Part 3 CD with me because Keeping the Faith is the one constant song I play on every trip because that was my mom's favorite song because she could always go like this when she's driving.
Well, here's the thing. You still have a CD player in your car?
I have an MP3 player in my car.
Oh my God. Jeremy, I didn't know you were further behind the times than I was.
I've seen it for myself. I've been in Jeremy's car a few times.
Oh my.
Uh, storm's passed, so I'm good now, guys.
Okay.
It passed already?
It was moving really fast. Like they said, it was moving like at 65 miles per hour. So it was moving very, very fast.
And you didn't blow away.
Well, the winds were really picking up over here. The power did flicker a few times.
Oh yeah,
And,
with
like I
windy.
said in the chat, at one point I was sitting out in the living room because I was kind of keeping an eye on things on the distance, and I started seeing these blue green lights that were like it was not like incredible electrical phenomena that was occurring. I knew right away those were power flashes. So lightning was striking was striking the power lines, and the transformers were exploding. So that's where.
Oh,
the
so
blue
that's what
green
you were
lights-
talking about.
What's that?
That's what you were talking about.
That's what I was witnessing. I wanted to try to get a picture of it, but it was happening so fast. I didn't have enough time to get one. But remarkable electrical phenomena was going on in this storm.
No, you
I'm actually
have a
surprised that.
camera constantly flashing in order to capture one of those.
Well, when it flashed, it would just like go up to the sky for just a second, then it would vanish. So I didn't have enough time to get a picture of it. So
That's
I
why
waited.
I'm
But
saying you would have had to have a camera that was constantly going.
yeah, it's just like when you're trying to take lightning shots.
Yes.
So yeah, that's the problem. But it was. I'm actually surprised we still have the power on right now because any one of those power flashes could have affected our neighborhood and we would have had a whole blackout then.
Probably.
We hear nice pops when that happens. Or
These
a
were
squirrel gets in there.
Yeah, they were still quite a distance away. I would say at least probably. No, I couldn't hear anything from from where I was or where I saw them, but they were at least probably 2 miles, maybe 3 miles away from us.
You're
Or
lucky,
something.
yeah.
Either way, they're huge when they ignite. But it was at least 2-3 miles away from us.
I'm gonna go clobber some dogs that won't shut up.
You know, Sue, I would have done a video, and I know people have asked whatever happened to me filming these storms live on Facebook. I would like to do that again, but the problem is again, this is an issue I have with Facebook. The problem is that with Facebook enforcing this new rules, and it's only going to be up for 30 days. To go up and try to even film something like that, I just don't think it
Put
would
it
be
on
worth it.
YouTube.
Huh?
Put it on YouTube. People will go
Well,
there.
I was also going to say, I know some people will think, well, why not just use your phone for it? I'd rather let people watch it too while I'm doing it because, let's face it, when you're also filming storms, sometimes you do miss things that you didn't notice, you didn't see before, and somebody can say, did you see that? Or like, check out that fly. And I was like, oh, wow, that happened? So that's why I also prefer to film it live so people can also, what's the word I'm thinking of? They could track something that I might have missed. Unless if there's a way I could film it live on YouTube, I could probably do it that way then.
Yeah, that's. I hate Facebook. I really
Yeah,
do.
I know. Me too.
I
I like it for the connection, for all the connections I've made, but I've hated it for what it's become at this point. And I'm already wishing that I could have already filmed it on Facebook Live, but again, it's like, what's the point then if it's going to be deleted after 30 days?
I almost wish that social media didn't exist.
Yeah, it's true. Create my own. Well, Sue,
Who has one?
that's what I was about to say. I do have my own YouTube channel. Hey, Irene, good to see you here. Happy Easter. Yeah, I mean, I already have my own. YouTube
It's
channel.
Easter? How long was I gone?
Well, no, because Irene just joined. She's just wishing us a happy Easter.
Hi, come on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you're
I'm
not
actually. They were saying too that we were supposed to get like quarter-sized hail. Surprisingly, we never got the hail, but we did get the strong winds.
Yeah, those storms, you just never know what they're going to do. You got to be prepared for just everything.
That's why I had to jump off, because even though I know Tom said saying something like it's just a storm. Well, you can never be too sure, because sometimes things could change when you very least expect it. And, people sometimes, unfortunately, do brush these severe thunderstorm warnings off when it's actually something that should be taken more seriously because a lot of these, the Weather Service usually sends a reminder. It may be a severe storm, but they can still produce tornadoes and they can still
Okay.
create quite a bit of damage.
Okay. Okay. So let's back up and rationalize this. You're in the basement, right?
Yeah, I'm in the basement right now. Yeah.
Okay. So if you did take it seriously, you're already there.
Yeah.
I think you're good. You're
Well,
the only place
I
you
won't-
can't be.
I was, but like I said, the connection was also being an issue too. So
That's a
We're not
problem.
worried about. We're not worried about connections.
yeah. Oh geez, Irene said they got an earthquake instead, and it snowed twice over there. Jeez. Well,
They've been getting a lot of earthquakes lately.
yeah. There's been a lot going on. I mean, I've been hearing these earthquakes and stuff have been nonstop. And by the
Speaking
way,
of Japan, hey, we got video of free wrestling. He did it.
oh really?
Did you? I want to see that.
He did it. He's a little out of practice, but he looked amazing.
Just real quick, since we're also in April too, I just realized that in just a few days, in later part of April, April 18th, it's going to mark the 120th anniversary of the San Francisco earthquake and fires of 1906. It's 120 years ago.
Huh.
It has rebuilt a lot.
Oh
since
yeah, they've rebuilt, and there's actually still some buildings that are still standing that survived the earthquake and fires. So there's still and you guys might find this a little bit hard to believe. Even a decade ago, there were actually still survivors that were still alive from the 1906 earthquake. The last reported one, I think he died in 2012. And he
Well,
was, yeah.
California itself, oh, I lived there.
Oh, speaking of which, I just went on the page. Sorry, Adrian. 4.6 magnitude earthquake reported in U.S. and it looks like it's California, of course.
Of course it is. And people, rich people, still insist on building their houses up on the hill with no yard. Like on a hill. What do you think's going to happen?
Mudslide or a landslide.
Just what do you think is going to happen to that house?
It's no good's going to come out of it.
You can't get flood insurance and you can't get fire insurance there.
No, you can't.
So, what is the point? I mean, okay, you live around rich people. Great. You won't have a house. Or you might be in it when it goes.
I couldn't do it.
No. I've watched those landslides and
Oh, yeah.
absolutely the hell not.
There was that real devastating one that happened like back in 2016. That killed like over
Yeah.
it was like 30 people or something like that. It was like one of the worst to have occurred in California in several years.
Well, here's the thing. Pick your poison. Every section of the world has something. Yes, they
Well,
do.
and Irene says they live on a hill.
Yeah, so pick your poison. It happens everywhere. Like here, floods aren't. Our basement might flood, but it's not the town's flooding. We may get a tornado. Very rare here where we're at. We get ice storms. Stuff happens, but why would you put yourself where your house at some point is going to slide down that hill in 10,000 pieces?
Yeah. So I just actually let me correct myself. So what was thought to be a guy by the name of William Del Monte. He was born in that same year, 1906. So he was just a baby when the earthquake in San Francisco occurred. He lived till 2016. and he
Okay.
died 11 days shy of his 110th birthday. He was thought to be the last survivor of the San Francisco earthquake. So I actually have a documentary here in my collection that was made in the early 2000s. I think it was on the 100th anniversary done in 2006. And there was, I always say that, and I've been using this line ever since because what they say is true. When they brought those survivors to like actually speak about what they recall from such a disaster like them, this was one of those classic events where these last remaining survivors were too young when the event occurred, but too old to really remember it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
And there's an event every year. Every year there is something that makes history.
yeah,
But
yeah, definitely.
they seem to be getting, I don't know if it's because now we are so connected on the internet that we know what happens across the world, but they seem to be getting a little more frequent.
It is. Yeah, I think so too. That's what I'm always concerned about. Like I've told you guys about it before, the new Madrid fault line we have further down. That's the one I'm more concerned about more than anything else because if that generates an earthquake like they did over 200 years ago, which was even more powerful than the 1906 earthquake. Chicago and many of the other cities throughout the Midwest, they're going down. It's not going to look good.
The
It's going to
one,
go bad.
the one that I'm worried about is the San Andreas fault.
The San Andreas one, I'm not sure if it's going to be that powerful, like to affect like at least our areas, because here, put it this way: the New Madrid fault line, when the series of three quakes struck the lower 48 back in 1811 and 1812, those earthquakes, like the first one especially, was felt as far out as New York and even Montreal in Canada and Quebec, and they were even
San,
felt.
San Andreas has enough behind it to where it can completely drop the western seaboard into the ocean.
Well, and that's true. Yeah, I'm just saying for New Madrid, like when it had their earthquakes, it was like it was even felt in the deep south, deep southern states. They even say that's the one earthquake that actually made the Mississippi River run backwards. So it was felt, for hundreds of miles. But when you look at the San Francisco earthquake, however, of 1906, the difference was it was felt far too, but not as far as the 1811 and 1812 quakes. For the 1906 earthquake, it was roughly felt within 3,000 miles.
Well, let's look at, and Zach's biggest fear is volcanoes.
Yellowstone. I think I know where you're going with this. Yep.
Who's going to survive that? If that happens, who's going to survive?
We're done. Oh, and it's not just, it would not just be the United States, it would be all of North America.
We're done.
Yeah, it's like we're good as dead then. I mean, I would basically say it wouldn't necessarily mean the end of civilization for the entire world, but it would mean the end of human civilization for North America.
Yep. It'd be a reset.
It would. And it was over 600,000 years ago at the last time it erupted.
And they're talking now that it's starting to get more and more active.
Yeah, that's a major concern.
I actually believe that what Irene just said, that she's probably safer than we are because of strict building code. I believe that.
Well, that's what San Francisco has done too. I think if I'm not sure who may have started it first, but either San Francisco or Japan, they followed that strict building code.
Well, the thing is, I am willing to bet that Japanese builders are not taking shortcuts because I know here in America, almost everybody takes shortcuts in everything.
Well, yeah, I mean, when apartment buildings, and I'm talking huge apartment complexes, like you have a building of, however many, 50 or whatever it is apartments, and then another building of 50, 3 stories high, goes up in a month. There's some shortcuts taken.
Yeah.
I will keep my over 100-year-old house any day.
Irene said that's why Americans are buying houses here, which does make sense.
I believe it.
There was actually I just remembered a story. This is something that you guys probably have never heard of involving the earthquake of 1906. But you know when the fires occurred after the earthquake, because they always say the real horror actually occurred when the earthquake ended, and I know that it was because the quake shattered the city's gas lines, which left a spark to ignite a fire. So you had gas and short circuit wiring electricity. That was a perfect ingredient to start a fire disaster. You had over 50 fires erupting throughout the city. Firemen did try to keep up with the blazes, but when they plugged their hoses into hydrants, to their horror, nothing came out because the quake destroyed the city's water main system.
Yep.
So that's when the smaller fires merged into one blazing inferno. But that's not necessarily the point of what I was about to bring up. They actually tried to turn to their chief for more directions about what to do, but sadly they discovered a new tragedy. He was one of the first casualties because Dennis Sullivan, prior to the earthquake, actually wanted to try to put some water system under the cities of San Francisco in the case of a major fire disaster. And unfortunately, what he tried to bring to the attention of the officials of the city, they were ignored. And in this case, however, though, Dennis Sullivan, when the earthquake occurred, was in his firehouse, which was adjacent to Chinatown in San Francisco, when a chimney from the California State Hotel cut his fire station in half. Dennis Sullivan then fell 3 stories into the basement of his firehouse and landed on a boiler. His men managed to pull him out in a matter of seconds, but he had fractured ribs. He was scalded over 60% of his body. The one man, as I believe, who could have made a difference and possibly could have saved the city, at least from the fires, was, in my personal opinion, the very first victim of the earthquake and fires.
Well, if we think about it, any tragedy, any disaster, natural disaster or man-made disaster, the first thing to go and the first thing that people ask for, or Red Cross brings, is water.
Yeah.
Drink water. Well, we have a guy, and he actually sent us this thing. We have a guy who makes filtration systems, right? And they're not systems. It's a 5-gallon bucket. Like, you can get at Walmart, you can get at Lowe's, you can get whatever. And you take it and you go out to a lake. A fish, nasty, green lake. Get water. Or rainwater, it doesn't matter. Get it. Put the lid on it, and there's a hose. And if this filtration system he's got on it filters it to clean, potable water.
Really?
We've got one of those things.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it's amazing. And you can clean the filter yourself. You never have to buy another
Right,
filter.
yeah.
It's one and done. And he's been sending it to places in disasters like this.
Okay.
And been able to save these people.
That's incredible because, again, ironically enough, what you just brought up actually goes along too with when the fires occurred in San Francisco. Obviously, they didn't have this back in 1906, but from what I remember hearing too was that they actually threw their hoses into sewers and pumped sewage water out of sewers. They literally were doing everything they possibly can to try to fight those fires.
Right.
It didn't matter to them what type of water it was, as long as they could put the flames out, but it didn't matter. It was just like many believe most of the time that the fires were mainly burn themselves out, but I know the U.S. Navy also assisted, and that's when they were able to put out the rest of the flames. And Jeremy, you know this all too well, obviously, with the Great Chicago Fire. This one was even worse than the Great Chicago Fire. I mean, this was the biggest urban fire in American history.
What are you hearing, Adrian?
Fireworks.
Fireworks?
Fucking fireworks.
How are there fireworks during the beginning of April?
Because people in this town are stupid. Number one. Number one.
Yeah. Yeah,
We are in a red flag warning right now, which means no burning.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. as far as I know, we don't set fire. I mean, I get Easter's coming up, but I'm pretty sure we don't light fireworks for Easter.
No, we don't.
Nobody does. These people are fucking idiots. I'm telling you. The other day, now, mind you, I know you both know, I sleep with a fan by my head. Like
Yeah,
the
me
sound
too.
of airplane fan. And Zach's got his book going on his side. Well, Zach has been having a lot of trouble with his neck where he can't move. And so he slept downstairs for like 2 or 3 nights. And I had all but Ghost upstairs with me. And when I woke up, baby girl was coming out of my closet. She never does that. And
Wow.
I open Facebook. There's an explosion half a block from me. An explosion.
Jeez.
Because cars blew up that people were working on, and then it caught the garage on fire. Like cars
What?
blew up.
Oh my God.
I never heard a damn thing. But that's why baby girl was in the closet. And people
That's
are saying,
crazy.
you know, there's this huge fire that we got videos of this fire. And we've got these little things going pop, 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 pop in the fire. Which is obviously, it's not loud enough to be ammo. But like, you know, if you're working on cars, you have all kinds of cans that are going to explode. And that's what it was
How long ago was this?
2 nights ago.
Gee.
My neighbor
Wow.
messaged me and she goes, "Did you hear that explosion last night?" No, I didn't, but I saw it on Facebook. And I walked down this morning to go see what was left because it was right next to that store, right down the street. And the store was black on one side just from the flames licking it.
Wow.
But
Well,
yeah.
that was sort of like a few years ago when we had that explosion of the like 10 houses down from here. I never.
Yeah.
this stuff is like, I'm like, okay, so I can sleep through absolutely anything. Give me a fan, I'm good.
So
All
I
I
read
have to do is take my hearing aids out. I can't hear shit.
Yeah, there you go.
The
Ranger
dog,
says-
now, had Ghost been up there and Zach been up there, Ghost would have jumped on the bed on top of Zach and just laid on him. Because he is scared of fire. They're all scared of fireworks.
Most dogs usually are.
Well, I don't know about the little one. I don't know if he is or not. We haven't had him during 4th of July, but holy shit. I've learned I can sleep through anything. Somebody could shoot a gun off in my house and I guess I wouldn't know it.
Let's not test that theory.
I read
Yeah,
here,
no.
here it says that they light fireworks July/August during the Day of the Dead. That's interesting.
The Day of the Dead, that's actually a wonderful holiday.
It is.
I can probably see that. Automotive work is a dangerous situation. Yeah, it can be.
Yeah, it is. It is. I had a former friend of, well, not really a friend, just somebody I knew back in high school. He was working in autos class, and I don't remember what he did, but he cut his hand up pretty bad while he was working on a car, and oh man, I still remember the injuries. He had to get his hand stitched up with the auto work he had to do. It was not good.
My son does auto work, but here's okay. Another really dangerous thing that nobody ever pays attention to or even thinks about. Any of you, I'm going to tell this broad idea of this story, and y'all may know what I'm talking about. There was actually a paranormal location this happened with. Somebody was painting and used, I can't remember, was it polyurethane or some kind of a stripper? Anyway, there's different kinds of strippers that you can use on paint. They had it on a rag. Now, most of us know you don't put that rag in the damn dryer. You don't wash it and put it in the dryer. It's going to catch on fire, period. But it also self-combusts.
Oh, really?
If you, oh yeah, if it gets a certain temperature and you have them together, they will self-combust. And that's exactly what happened and caused a nice fire. And everybody blamed everybody for this fire. Truth is, you don't put those rags together. You don't bunch it up. You don't. You let them dry out. You rinse water, let them dry out, and you dispose of them that way.
Yeah, kaboom.
Yeah, kaboom
yeah.
is exactly what happened. I want turpentine. Turpentine's what I'm trying to think of. It was turpentine rags. And it's a very well-known location. No,
We ain't
Keith.
talking about that kind of stripper, Keith.
Although those will go kaboom too.
Oh yeah, yeah, they definitely will.
What do you know? Whoa, Nick, do we need to talk?
No, I've heard of a couple things. So, no, I've heard about such things like.
You, Nick, you and I are not talking about the same kind of strippers.
No, not I know what. I'm not talking about those strippers. No.
We were.
No,
So
I've
I want
heard
to know
of
what you know.
No, I was just gonna say I remember hearing some things like that about it a few years ago, but I don't remember too much. But I just know that it's highly explosive. That's all I know.
So can the kind of strippers that we're talking about.
They're both very highly explosive if you don't pay them. But
Yeah, I could see that.
but no, this is the same location that is now in very much controversy and attempting to be sold. But it's in court.
Nick is still giggling over the differences of our strippers.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick. All strippers are volatile. Just remember that.
The day that I was driving to your place, Adrian, I want to say it was in Iowa. There had been a semi that caught fire,
Oh, shit.
and it was still smoldering there on the side of the road when I passed it.
The whole thing or just the brakes?
The whole
Oh, shit.
the cab and the trailer itself. You can see the black char all over. It is amazing how many black chars there are on the roads. I bet you I'd passed like 30 of them the whole trip.
Oh, yeah, Irene, I've heard of that. My son very much talks about that. I worked in a strip club. Yeah, so did my husband. He was their bouncer.
So I
Yeah,
can't
right in the door. Yep.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but this time. Wait, you didn't even let me get to it yet, Adrian. Hold your breath. Hold on a second. I hadn't even gotten started yet. You didn't even let me wait. No, my
The mere idea of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, keep talking.
my friends, which is funny enough, particularly the girls in my group, they've been asking. I don't know if they actually meant it or what, but they've always envisioned of wanting to take me to a strip club. Apparently,
They meant it. Absolutely, they meant it.
I try to tell them though that I like to be innocent. I like to be family friendly.
You know, Nick, there comes a point in time where you're going to have a slip.
So,
That-
Nick, here's
that-
what this means. Here's what family friendly means. It means when you go places that are less than family friendly, you adapt. When you leave the place that is less than family friendly, you go back to family friendly. That's all that means.
God. Yeah, they haven't updated me on that.
Right.
They have they have not updated me on that recently, so I don't know what's going on with that.
I'll message them. I'll message
don't
him.
even know their name.
Next time we're back on this show, you will have been to a strip club.
Just
You will have had a lap dance.
just because you go to one of these places does not mean you cannot be on your best behavior.
Oh God.
Yeah, so in those places, you are still family friendly. You do not touch. You do not grab.
I know that. You're not. It's a no touch rule.
Oh, okay, okay. Tom's got me curious. He's
No,
talking.
I was gonna say,
about adult-
no, we're not gonna. If you want to do that, Tom, go ahead. I'm just gonna
No,
say like
yeah,
a
no,
hotel.
no. It's time.
Hang on,
Hey.
Tom.
It's
I-
time.
I'm
Tom?
seeing someone right now.
Exactly. You need to know what the hell you doing.
Tom, what is this adult hotel you're talking about here?
I don't think I want to know.
Okay, so it's legal. It's obviously known. So it's legal, which also means it's legal. It's okay. You're not going to be doing anything that is not family friendly. Yourself, you won't be doing it. And you can video the whole thing for whoever you're seeing. It's fine.
God, are you even allowed to film in those kind of places?
I don't know.
You can't film inside of a strip club.
That's what I figured.
No.
Well, then you can tell her all about it, and I'm sure she'll
No.
be fine.
I will tell you this, and this
You
was
can't
from
even take a picture.
I will tell you this, and Tom actually knows who this guy is too. But this is going to sound partially unrelated, but it's going to go right back into it. I'm still good friends with the guy. His name's Ron Fitzgerald. He's like a well-known, famous like actor. He's been like in a couple horror movies, but he also does like a lot of like tricks and stuff like that. Sometimes with female performers. There was one time that he went to. I don't know if it was like an actual strip club or if it was just like an adults only show. I'm not sure what it was, but he had a girl that was with him who was almost fully nude, and I don't know if it was obviously some kind of magic trick, but she literally was dancing around because again it was supposed to be kind of like gothic horror related. Like she was dancing literally on broken glass. And this was real glass that she was on. So, like, and I don't know what she did. She's, like, completely unscathed. Not a scratch on her with all this broken glass that she's dancing on.
Well, it's not all that different from the people, like the Polynesian people who walk on those really
coals.
hot charcoals.
Or
Yeah.
here's an idea. It's the same kind of broken glass as on movies, and it's sugar.
Well, yeah, I mean, I knew it's usually sugar candy, but I'm not really sure if it was in this case. It must have been some other type of material. Again, this was back in 2013, so it was several years ago. So I don't know exactly what the trick was. So
Keith, oh my god. Yeah, Keith, there it's legal. Like, absolutely flippin'
Nick,
legal.
happy with my moonshine.
And they also regulate the girls. Like, they have health department checks like we do here with our food. Let that sink in.
No, Sue, it was not those type of cameras.
That
She was talking about the glasses with the camera in it.
that is actually a good thing there.
The glasses?
No, the health regulations with the girls.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually a good thing there. We're a quarter after.
Yeah, well, we also were running a bit late.
Yeah, because I was waiting on the two of you. Adrian had to work late, and you just flat out forgot.
Because I was also working a couple things, and then I look at the time like, oh, and when I said before when you messaged, I'm like, oh shit. So
Yeah.
I had to end what I was doing and jump on immediately. And then of course if that wasn't enough, then we had the storm that ran through that almost knocked our power out.
I'm sitting here waiting on the two of you. I'm like, I'm waiting. Okay. You know, they do know that tonight is the last
Yeah,
show. So where
I
is
got
everybody?
yeah, I got so distracted. And normally, usually, I don't get distracted
You can
when
get
it comes to this
distracted
show, but
next week because we won't be doing the show.
that's
You
right.
are late every week. What do you mean you don't get distracted?
Not as late as he was tonight.
Good night,
Well,
Keith.
depending on the show. Good night,
Good
Keith.
night, Keith. It'll take me
Depending
till
on the
lunch. Oh,
show.
Braxton's back. Okay, good. Good to see you again, Braxton.
Uh,
Well, you guys should be happy at least. At least I didn't come on where I was muted this time.
Okay, so that's once in the whole time we've been doing this?
well, that's because he came on directly onto the show. He wasn't in the background. He wasn't muted
Yep.
for the intro.
Yep.
So he didn't get a chance to get muted. So he didn't get a chance to not realize he was muted. But no, it is almost 20 after. We need to start wrapping up. I got to get to bed. I got to get up early.
Me too. I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I got a
Tomorrow's my day
busy
off.
day tomorrow.
And tomorrow's my day off, so I get to enjoy the sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to, except on my days off, I know I don't have to do anything, so I wake up extra early and go,
Well-
okay, it's time to get up and go.
Well, actually, there is something I should probably tell you guys just before you get off. And this was supposed to happen. No, it's not involving strippers before you guys ask. Um, so, as you guys know, I mean, I know I've said this several times, so I sorry to repeat myself once again. As you guys know, I usually dress up for different holidays, right? So, this past Sunday, on Palm Sunday, at work, my job was asking, the HR person first off, asked if I wanted to work on Easter. I was like, yeah, I was planning to ask you anyway because I was going to dress up for that occasion. Well, it turned out they were going to take it one step further. They had an actual Easter bunny costume that they wanted me to wear. And so the way I was told originally, the job was just going to be pretty simple. I would just be hanging out by the front of the entrance of the building and just have maybe like a basket of candy and just give candy to the kids, maybe get a picture or so. And I thought to myself, it doesn't really sound as, because again, I know some people may think it's a dumb job or it's childish. I thought, it's actually does not sound that bad. It actually sounds kind of fun, not only just for the kids and their family, but even for myself. But unfortunately, things came to a change because I asked the HR person just 2 days ago, because she was going to update me about what exactly I was supposed to do with this job. But then I still don't know the full reason. I don't think I think your guess is going to be as good as mine. For some reason whatsoever, that scheduled appearance was only supposed to occur the Sunday before Easter, so on Palm Sunday instead of actual Easter Day. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But even though that's been canceled, I still said that. I said I still can work on Easter from 8 to 1 like I usually do. And I still have my own Easter outfit, so I can still dress up that way. But I guess you guys can pretty much say it was almost the first time ever I was going to become an actual performer for people. But it wasn't. It didn't. In fact, I know some people would think the only thing I was actually more concerned about anything else involving this costume. I did think to myself, geez, I hope it's not like one of those big, heavy costumes, because I know those costumes can be really hot.
Oh, they are.
Oh, yeah, you could pass out in those sometimes.
Yeah, they are very heavy and they are very hot.
Yeah, they never even showed me a picture of what it looked like, so never found out exactly what it. Honestly, I kind of figured that if I was supposed to wear one of those costumes, they might as well should have just had me outside the building, because at least that way I would get some air ventilation into me.
Yeah.
Stay cool.
Yeah, no, those are hot.
Just hopping around, going like
Oh
this.
God, I don't know if I could do the hopping. I mean, yes, I will agree that would make good exercise, but I don't know if I could do that.
Well, the thing
5 hours
is,
straight.
if you're going to be hopping around like that, you really need to warm up and stretch out those quads.
Oh
Because
God.
those are
Yeah,
going to be the ones burning before anything else.
they have them here at Kroger at times,
Yeah.
and those things are like full mascot uniforms. They are not. They're heavy. They're hot.
Yeah. Well, Mike, the grocery store Mariano's is owned by Kroger, so if what you're saying is true, then that's probably what I would have worn.
Yeah, they're
In that
hot.
case.
They're awful hot.
Yeah, I did like the actual job and performance itself was not, or what I had to do was not the issue. It was just the heat,
Yeah.
hotness of these things that was I mean, they also said too originally that I guess I also heard two people who do that also get paid extra. So that was the other reason why I took the offer, because the pay was good, but like I said, for whatever reason they did it on Palm Sunday instead. But yeah, that was the main concern I had more than anything else, was just knowing how hot those things are.
Well, I
usually.
can tell you why they do it the day before.
Yeah, if you can, because I'd like to know.
They do that because on Easter, the kids are out hunting eggs and doing different things, so they never get to see the Easter bunny.
Oh,
Easter.
that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's why they do it here like that.
Okay, that makes more sense now. And funny enough, speaking of Easter, we actually at work today they actually served us a special breakfast, because I guess it was our way of celebrating Easter early, before the actual holiday. Although what they gave us was not very much. All they just gave us was like bagels and donuts, some coffee.
Hey, what do you mean not very much?
Well, no, because the HR person said at some point she would like to upgrade it to like, eggs, bacon, omelets, waffles, pancakes. Of
At
course,
least it's
obviously,
something.
yeah, well, trying to keep up with everything. I didn't eat too much of it because I'm still trying to knock down the weight, which I've still been doing pretty good on it. In fact, when I get off after this, I'm going to be doing my exercise. So, but also a lot of the physical work at my job has also been contributing to my weight loss.
So here's an idea. Try it one time and see if it works for you. Do your exercises in the morning before you go to work or before you start your day. The reason I say that, it gives you energy for the rest of the day. If you do that at night, you don't sleep as well.
Yeah, it's true. Well, it's just that for the longest time, my work was usually the exercise itself, because I do a lot of the lifting and physical work. So it is kind of difficult for me to, because it is true. I mean, I know we all hate getting up early in the morning, and I'm no exception. So I don't
I
really
love
get
getting up early.
What's that?
I love getting up early.
Well, I mean, I know some people do, but many others don't. But I'm just one of those people that's never really someone who likes to get up early in the morning. So, but if I get up early tomorrow, I'll get as I would say, if my brain doesn't want me to sleep anymore, I'll give it a shot then.
Just try it one day and
Yeah.
see if it's different than when you do it at night, because you're ramping up your metabolism, you're ramping up everything, and so your body does not want to rest for a long time
Right.
after that.
All right, I'll give it a shot then.
That's what I have to do, because if I do it at night, I don't sleep, or I'll wake up constant.
Well, I also sometimes do the exercise too during the afternoon. So
And that's not so bad. That's not so bad.
that's the main majority. I do the exercise. Either I do it in the afternoon, sometimes a little bit into the early, like very early evening, because with some of the exercise I told you guys about before, I do walks, and sometimes I walk with my mom. So part of that is also waiting on her schedule, but there have been a few times that I've done it earlier as well.
Yeah. Try it before work, no matter what time that is. Try it before work and see if that gives you more energy for work.
Okay. Porti, if I'm saying that correct, or Port tea? Yeah,
Port tea
helps you
helps you
lose
lose
weight. I've
weight.
never heard of that tea before.
I don't know what that is either.
It's just talking about tea.
Well, yeah, I know it's a type of tea. I just never heard of that one before.
Yeah, I've gotten into herbal remedies quite a bit and make my own herbal remedies. So it's there's lots of them that you would not believe. And it's no secret I'm against big pharma to begin with. But herbal remedies are okay, we don't have that here.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It
Now,
is
jasmine tea, yes. Jasmine.
jasmine tea. Okay, yeah, because I looked up the pu'er tea. That's a fermented tea actually from Yunnan, China, and it's known for its
Right.
earthly flavor, health benefits like digestion aid and high quality aging. Similar to wine, it comes in raw, sheng, and ripe shoe forms, often pressed into cakes.
Yeah. Jasmine is my favorite perfume. That's like my favorite thing to smell.
Okay, okay, that's interesting. See, I'm not really much of a tea person, but if it's something that helps involve losing weight, I mean, like I said, I'm always willing to try something new.
So if you don't like the tea itself, the smell or the taste, stevia. Put a little stevia packet in it.
Okay.
There's no calories in stevia.
I was
It's
gonna say,
plant-based.
sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
It's plant-based sugar. I put it in my tea. I put it in everything. Iced tea, it doesn't matter.
Because I was gonna say, I like the smell of tea. I just don't like the taste of it myself.
Okay,
itself.
stevia. Try
Stevia,
it.
Okay.
It makes it taste like tea and sugar.
Okay.
And if you don't, you want a little extra, put lemon in it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Lemon also burns fat.
Okay, so Irene says you also drink it like cold, like water. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, there's lots of teas I have or herbal remedies that you boil first to get the extracts out of them and then strain it. And if you want it cold, you ice it and put lemon in it. Cinnamon is wonderful for
Ooh.
if you're about to like borderline diabetic.
Okay.
It helps with that. It helps with weight loss. So does ginger and cinnamon, ginger, lemon.
Yeah, that's if it's involving because I love cinnamon. If it's something involving cinnamon, I'm all for it then.
Add cinnamon for you can add it to anything, and if you boil it, it steeps it into the flavor, and it's really good.
Yeah, like I said, that would be great to have then because, like I said, cinnamon's definitely one of my favorite. I'll have anything that I'll have basically anything that well, except for like almonds or nuts. But apart from that, I'll have anything else that has cinnamon in it because I love the flavor.
You can either put the cinnamon like powder in it. I suggest the whole cinnamon stick and boil it with whatever tea you're doing.
Yeah, yeah, that would be great.
There we go.
Which reminds me, I forgot the cinnamon stick above the door yesterday or to blow cinnamon in the door. So, shit. This month's gonna suck.
Welcome to April.
I guess.
Now, Jeremy, I just saw it, Irene. Thank you. Just a quick question, Jeremy, for tomorrow for 13th Dimension. You said the show is probably not going to go for very long.
If I can keep it under an hour,
Okay.
I would like to. Because one, I don't want to overwhelm Dad.
Yeah.
Because he's already kind of iffy about being on in the first place. Because he's worried about talking to people.
Hmm.
But I'm trying to do everything I can to not tell him that he's going to be presented with something.
Right. Right.
But so I told him that I would just keep it short. Realistically, I think maybe a good time frame would be 45 minutes at the most.
Okay.
Good. How are you, Chris?
Hey, Grizzly! Long time no see. How are ya?
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been quite a long time since, I was actually supposed to call him several months ago, just are with him. And Grizzly, I'm sorry I haven't been able to recently. But no, either way, great to hear from you. Yeah, well, the reason.
Nick is going to have plenty of time to call you because he's not doing it.
That's right. That's absolutely true.
And that's what I was going to say. Being able to and actually doing it are two different things. You're able, you didn't.
Yeah. So not
Yeah.
only is he on Nick Standard Time, but he is on Nick Able.
Nick Able time.
Well, no, not Nick Able Time, but Nick Able something. I don't know what.
Able to do whatever the hell he chooses to do.
Did you guys hear that noise, by the way? That rumbling?
No.
No.
Looks like there's another storm coming. It's not a severe one. I think it's just an ordinary thunderstorm, but there's another one coming up. So even from down here, I could hear the thunder right now. So looks like we got another one coming in.
All right. So we're going to shut it down.
Well, what I was just going to say, I just wanted to say to Jeremy, just before, the
Well,
reason why.
Here's what the radar is showing for your area.
Yeah, I figured there's another one coming right to us, but it's
Just
not.
scattered at this point.
Yeah, they're scattered storms, but this is not the same storm system. So this is just an ordinary thunderstorm.
I miss thunder.
But no, what I was just going to say, Jeremy, before we go, is the reason why I was asking is I'm going to still be on tomorrow night, but I might have, excuse me, I might have to get off around like 6:40 or at my time, that is, because I have to go somewhere, so I might be leaving the show early tomorrow night.
Okay, well that's perfect because I really don't want to go an hour. No, normally I want to get an hour out of my shows, but this is one of the few exceptions where I would like to try to make it as short as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because again, I don't want to overwhelm him. I don't want him to feel like, because he has a hard time remembering a lot of things,
Yeah.
and sometimes he just can't get that word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I'll help with that as well. Help shut it down.
Yeah. Irene was just saying, is there a big chance? Not sure. I'm not sure exactly what but she's gonna. Oh, check it out. She's gonna be back on NSPS on the weekends at 7:00 with Terry.
Yeah.
Who?
Terry, who does the
Terry in a long time.
yeah, Terry. He does the NSPS Paranormal Podcast show. I was a guest
Yeah.
on his show about a year ago. Really nice guy. If you haven't seen him, he's very very laid back, and he lives always.
I haven't seen it.
I
he
was
was
on the show and I had him on mine as well.
Yeah, he lives down in Texas. In case you wonder where he's at, NSPS TV Paranormal Podcast. That's his show.
Okay.
Oh, change. Okay, is there a big change? Irene's asked. Okay, she means, is there a big change? Okay.
Okay. Very good.
All right.
Folks, we are going to go ahead and wrap it up.
Awesome, Irene.
We didn't mean to get on as late as we did, but sometimes that's what happens.
It happens a lot.
This is our last show for a while. We don't have a tentative return date because, quite frankly, we don't know. So enjoy this little break from us rambling and gabbering and all that fun stuff.
It's basically just kind of one of those things, like as I say for a lot of things, only time will tell when we'll eventually bring the show back.
It is nice to be able to interact with the audience, which we will do again.
Yeah.
We just want to get some actual facts in as well.
Yeah, so there's a lot of research that we need to do.
Yeah.
Real quick, I'm going to check on here because I want to get my numbers right. So, because I think last week I put out the wrong number. So today is episode 186.
Just 14 away from 200.
Yeah. And 200 is going to be a party.
Yes, it is. It will be.
Yeah.
You already have an idea of what you want to do for that one, right, Jeremy?
Not right now, I don't.
We have plenty of time to figure it out.
Well, no, just thought I'd ask, just out of curiosity.
Because the way it's looking, the 200th episode isn't going to be until next year.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right on that.
Yeah, if we don't return until October, even if we did it every single week from then on, it's going to be after the new year before we hit that 200th episode.
And that's
Yeah.
okay. 2027 is going to be our year of relaxation, and we're going to be good.
Hey, we're
And
as
hopefully,
I'm
we
concerned, we're
get Eileen back.
yeah, hopefully by then too. But either way, we're in no hurry.
That one sounded like Max.
It kind of.
It was.
Oh, it was Max.
He's whining because Mama's not in there sitting.
Yeah, I was
Enough of your
around
mouth.
for a dog, so I've kind of gotten an idea of what each one sounds like. You only met the two.
You
Yeah,
telling
Max
me,
is a
or-
new one.
Wait, you telling me that, Jeremy, or
Huh?
Yeah.
that I've only met the two? Is that what
Yeah.
you
You
mean?
only met
Okay, yeah, I did. Yeah.
because Max they got earlier this year,
Yep.
and Rosie last year.
Okay.
Yeah, Rose was Jan's. And Max was my aunt's.
Okay.
I adopt everybody's animals. It's all good.
Yeah, pretty soon she's going to be running a vet out of that house.
That would be awesome.
It'd save money, wouldn't it?
Might as well.
Probably would, yeah. So
Well, this will also give me more time, even with this break. If you guys really think about it, this will also give me more time too to get back to work on the audiobooks, wrap those up.
Oh, good. We don't want to hear
Well,
no excuses now.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Is that I'll have all this open time now in between, and in fact, again, I know I haven't really gotten started with it so far this year because obviously, when you have like all these holiday decorations and lights and stuff, it does prove distracting. But because Easter's early this year, which I'm also going to take the decorations down a few
Yeah.
days.
Nick,
What?
you don't have to decorate every single holiday.
Yeah, I know, but it's just a lot of fun,
But it's also
I do it
time
because it's fun.
consuming too.
huh?
It's also time consuming.
It is, but I move pretty fast on it, though. I mean, like for like the Easter stuff here, this took me about 3 days before I got everything up.
And that's
Yeah,
three things you could have been working on those audiobooks.
Sir, why? Sir, why? Why? I can strip a floor, sand it, mud it in a week. Why is it taking you 3 days to put lights up?
Well, because I got a lot of this stuff. Because like I had to work on like I
Did
put
you
it
hear?
all-
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Renting sanding equipment, sanding the floor,
Oh man, Max is whining now.
picking up the dust. He's mad at Daddy.
Oh.
This weekend, I get to stain it and varnish it.
Okay.
No more red carpet.
Oh, that's right. You said the red carpet. That's right. I
It's
forgot
all
about
gone.
that.
In the hallway, it's all gone. It's still on the stairs. That's another project for when I can stand up again.
Nick,
Yeah.
you should see it. You should see Max's reaction when Zach leans down to give her a hug and a kiss. You should see what Max's reaction is from that. There's sounds that comes out of that dog that I didn't know was even possible.
Oh man.
But Adrian, in Nick's defense, I can't believe I'm going to do this, but it takes me a full month to do my decorations.
Yeah.
See, I don't have that luxury. It takes me a weekend.
Yeah.
Well, the bottom line, what I'm just trying to simply say is that, you know, after I get the Easter stuff down, then the house officially goes back to normal. And there's nothing for like 3 months until 4th of July. So,
Good.
It's
That's
called rest.
yeah,
called
yes,
rest.
I'll have enough time to
And
work
it
on these
also
things.
saves me from scratching at my screen thinking I've got dirt on it because of that damn hole he's got in the wall.
Oh God, I was gonna say that was the other thing too. Is that I should have said this from the very beginning. I was gonna say, Jeremy, enjoy while these decorations. You should be happy of these because it's covering that hole up. But after a few days
That's
after
why I
Easter,
have to ask you time and again, even when you don't have decorations up, put something on that wall.
Yeah.
there's something right now hanging above it. I've had things hanging up for like
I
almost 3
just
months
said
now.
when you don't have decorations up.
Yeah, but think about this too. The fact that we're going to be off for a few months, you don't have to deal with that hole because I can probably guarantee you by the time we get back, I'll probably have my Halloween decorations up.
At that point, I don't care.
Shut the mouth. Shut the mouth.
There is
Shut
Max, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
there's Max. Okay.
it. Shut it.
He is very much a mama's boy.
He really is, based on what I'm seeing.
Are you gonna bite me?
No,
Or are
no.
you yawning?
When she sits in her chair, she has this blanket over her legs. That little dog is underneath it completely. You don't even see him until he raises his head. It's like, what the hell?
That's literally like what my cat Slinky is like. Because I told you guys, she's a cat who thinks she's a dog, and she does the same thing. To
Well,
me, I get bites from her all the time.
It's even funnier when Max is doing that with Zach, but that's for completely different reasons.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we are going to call it a night. Thank you so much for playing along with us. 186 episodes, and we hardly had a break. We've had a week off here and there, but I don't think we've ever had, with the exception of holidays, we've ever had 2 weeks in a row off.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. Yeah.
So this is going to be a big change for us.
Yeah.
It is. It is, when you think about it, truly a well-deserved rest after
It
everything.
is, but when it comes time for us to doing the show again, we may not want to come back.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh no, we'll want to come back.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
We
So
will see.
I'm having my surgery next Wednesday. So this one's just a minor one, but the one after that is going to be the big one.
Didn't you say the third? I know you said you had 3 of them. What about the third one?
The third one is basically going to be doing all the sculpting and shaping and everything to give me my Ayla back.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
The worst part is having the skin hanging down from my forehead. I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's going to keep me from going in public.
Well, yeah, of course, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's truly understandable.
Yep.
And also, just so you guys know, just before we go, girl I've been seeing, because remember I told you guys that they had a tornado warning near their area. She texted me back. She's safe. She's good.
Okay. Sue, I had actually done that once before, using an avatar instead of being on camera. I can do it, but I don't want to.
Pokemon Avatar. Oh God.
Well, remember back on StreamYard, I kept going back and forth with Lois because I had my picture and then Lois, you'd use hers whenever she was on, but every time she used hers, it always changed mine for whatever reason.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, she used like your old picture or something.
Yeah, I don't understand why, even though she was using hers, it kept changing me.
It kept, yeah, that was back when we were still using StreamYard, so I'm not
Yeah.
sure why that kept happening.
Yeah, but we don't have to worry about that this time around.
That was fun. That was either way. That was funny.
It was funny the first 5 weeks, and after that, it's like, this shit's getting old.
Well, I had that issue too with me. I had your avatar too a few times.
You had one of the best avatars.
Yes, I did. I did.
I think Jill made it because it was back when he was doing that weird ass background thing, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
it was like you were asking me, "What are you up to?" or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but anyway, yeah, everybody out there, thank you so much for playing along with us for all this time. We have been on for 4 years now.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Holy cow!
Where the hell is all this time gone?
Not a whole lot of shows last that long.
I know. Well,
And
we're
that
we're
means
definitely
Beck
lucky.
and I, let's see, April, May, June, July. In 3 months, we'll be married 4 years.
Oh, congrats to
Wow.
Adrian early.
Yeah, and I remember watching that live,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw it live too.
and Jennifer doing that wrist binding thing, and
Hand binding.
yeah, I was giving her a hard time about that over the
I was
week.
going to say, how was Jennifer when you saw her, Jeremy?
She was doing good.
I've still got that binding up above our bed with my
Yeah.
bouquet.
Yeah, I was teasing her because she had done a not so good that she couldn't undo it. Because I remember you guys struggled to get out of that.
Which is a good sign. Yep, it was definitely a whole pagan witchy wedding.
Yeah,
That
and
was really great, though,
and
either
she's
way.
getting ready to do another wedding.
Really?
Yeah, her one of her best friends is getting married,
Yep.
Awesome.
and she's doing the ceremony. But I don't know if she's going to do that hand binding thing again or not.
We just asked her to be a part of it and asked her what she can do to be a part of it, and that's what she did. We had everybody who was here a part of something. Like our son actually did the
The officiating,
nuptials or whatever you want to call it, and I still don't know what the hell he said.
he officiated it.
Yeah, I still don't know what the hell he said.
Why did he do it in Japanese?
Pretty much. Well, no, I was just like, huh? What the hell is going on right now?
Oh, just tell me when I need to say I do.
And
Yeah,
that was
there we
never
go.
said. I said, okay. I think that's about all I said.
All right, folks. So signing off for Supernatural Talk for the duration of the summer, but tune in tomorrow, 7 Eastern, 13th Dimension. Again, my dad's birthday. We're going to celebrate. I'm going to give him a very special gift. And I would like for everybody to see that. I have the banner made up. I still hadn't put it out yet, so I'll probably do it first thing in the morning.
Which that also will mean, too, that in addition to Supernatural Talk, this will also be the last episode of 13th Dimension, too, for a while.
No, I'm going to continue doing that over the summer, Nick.
Oh, you are? Okay, okay. Oh, no. I thought it was going to be the same situation for 13th Dimension. I didn't realize you were still going to do that.
It is.
I try my best to keep up with everything.
Okay, so here's how it goes. Jeremy, on any show, not happening.
Not after tomorrow.
Lifetime Achievement Award.
Pretty much, Sue. Pretty much. It really is.
Kind of, yeah.
It really
It's
is.
a very specific award. Just tune in. Tune in. You'll see.
You'll find out tomorrow.
It's really cool. Really
It took a
awesome.
lot to have this happen. It took states
Yeah,
to have this happen.
Yeah, no kidding.
definitely.
And short amount of time too.
Yep. Yep.
But-
Connections and states.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so tomorrow is the last episode of 13th Dimension. tomorrow will also be the last episode of Marks on Wrestling. Donald and I are getting together. We're going to do it late tomorrow night, which I'm really going to hate Saturday, but, you know, it is what it is because I want to get one more episode of that in before we're done.
Right,
There you go.
right.
No. All right, folks. Holy cow, we're 2 hours and 16 minutes. It's time to get our asses to bed.
Yep. At least we made the 2 hour mark, but yes, we need to get off here.
Yeah, we did, and we were still 35 minutes late, Nick.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right, folks. Have a good night. Have a good and safe weekend. I know the weather's been terrible, but at least it's not snowing. Well,
Yeah.
in most parts. Let me say that. In most parts. I know way up north they're getting it. They're getting
Yep.
so.
Oh, and also everyone too. Happy. I know it's early, but happy Easter.
Oh yeah, happy Easter. I didn't realize until today that tomorrow was Good Friday.
Tomorrow's Good Friday, and then this upcoming Sunday is Easter itself.
I don't
Yeah.
know about good. I'm working, so
Yeah. You're working on Easter?
Good
Okay.
Friday.
Let's
Oh,
put it this
okay.
way: you're going to wake up. It's a Good Friday.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much, and we will see you whenever we come back. I'm sure we'll put out announcements. I'm sure you'll be seeing Nick every now and then. He's back
Nick?
on Fear Fans.
The Nick Mulay show. If he's, I don't even think he's seen Nick Files yet. So we'll have to talk about that another time because we got to get off here.
Yeah. And I don't know what Adrian's going to have planned. She'll just pop up whenever she pops up.
I'm laying low and going fishing.
There you go.
Oh, that's very relaxing.
That should be nice.
All right, guys. Have a good night, and we will see you next time.
Take care and happy Easter.